This is a case study video breaking down 4 million in sales in 30 days, and towards the end of the video I'm going to give you guys a winning product that you can use these same strategies for.
I work hard every motherfucking
What's up guys, I'm Chris, also known as King, and I just want to let you guys know real quick that if you look in the description below, you'll find a link to the Royal Blueprint, which will show you guys hours of me building and scaling a new store to over $100,000 in the first 6 days. So if any of you that need help with finding more products or getting sales or anything like that, just go to the first link in the description and see if it's good for you. But that's enough talk for me. I don't want to hold out from everything you're about to see in this video. Make sure to watch all the way to the end. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys a winning product that you can use these exact same strategies for. But yeah, let's dive right in. And if you guys hear some scratching or barking or anything during the video, it's this guy going crazy, so don't worry about that. And so just a quick overview of everything we're about to cover. So in this case study, we spent over $1 million for a 4x return of 4 million in 30 days. 90% of it was done with picture ads, and there were a few video ads in there, which I will show you all the ads in a minute. But one picture ad made over 30% of all the revenue. So literally one picture ad made $1.2 million. And the product was custom cat and dog socks. A lot of you guys are probably like, what the heck? And so don't worry, I will explain all of it. But average order value was around $45 to $60, and the conversion rate varied between 8 to 11%. So everything here was really optimized: the upsells, the conversion rate, the ads. So what I'm about to show you guys is the $4 million product and store, the winning ad creatives, testing and scaling strategies, why it worked so well, and how you can replicate it with a winning product to replicate it with. And so right now I'm going to show you guys the store. I'm not going to go through every little funnel and upsell and things like that. I'm just going to show you the overview and a few of the pages and products and descriptions and things like that. And then I'm going to go to a slide explaining the key takeaways from this store. So it's gopupsocks.com. It looks great on mobile as well, but I'm just going to show it to you on desktop. And so it's a fairly basic theme. You know, they don't have anything crazy going on besides this GIF here with snow falling. I think that's really cool. Of course, they have a few custom coding things going on here, like whenever you hover over this button, it moves a little bit, which is, you know, eye-catching. It keeps people on your store, so it decreases your bounce rate. But from the very beginning on their homepage, they say personalized prints give the gift of puppy love. And so they're basically selling their entire image right there. So not only is it personalized and exclusive, but you're giving a gift of love, right? So people don't have to keep scrolling to figure out what these guys do. It's all right here on the first page people land on. If we scroll a little bit lower, we see that they tie in a little bit of emotion into their marketing because you give them hope, right? They're proud supporters of the Humane Society, and so that makes a huge impact right there. So even if someone isn't buying this product for a gift for someone else, they could just be buying it to support the Humane Society and animals that are abused and things like that. And just real quick, if you think this little guy is cute, drop a like on this video. Is he worth a like? Are you worth a like, bro? How many likes are you worth? And then it just goes over a few of the different products here. Like as you guys can see, this is a dog one, a cat one, a face mask one where it's all over the place, and then just a custom classic. And you know, there's tons more on here. We could click shop now and see. And then it goes over how it works to basically explain how simple the process is. You snap a photo, you upload it, you order the product, and their production team will create it. They also have social proof, so it's like, hey, we've been viewed on Business Insider, KLA TV, The Jam, CBS LA, Miami Herald, things like that, which is huge social proof. Like, oh, okay, this isn't a scam, like this is totally legit. And then here at the very bottom, they're showing off a little bit about the community and their Instagram page, which I think is super cool. It allows people to stay connected and feel like it's a real brand. And also they just have cute puppy pictures down here, which is super cool. But this is the entire homepage, and honestly, it's flawless, which is why it made 4 million in 30 days, because it explains who they are right here. It explains a little bit of the impact that they do and that you as a customer could be a part of. And so then it's like, hey, here's a few products that if you're ready to buy based on what you already know about us, go ahead, shop now. And then it explains how it works, just to let people know how simple and easy the process is, because I'm sure that is one of the biggest customer rebuttals is, oh man, I don't know how complicated it's going to be, or what's the quality going to be like, and things like that. And then social proof to really influence the buy. So this right here, like I said, is gopupsocks.com. You can type it in your phone or anything like that and look at it. And so now I'm going to go to a slide real quick of the key takeaways of the store specifically. And so one of the main takeaways is it's very professional. You don't need custom coding or an expensive theme or a professional designer or developer to have a very good store. Yes, PupSocks did have designers and coders and things like that to make it look complex, but it's not necessary to make a life-changing amount of money. But overall, you do need a very professional look and feel on your store, which really just comes down to a solid domain name, a good logo, and a good color scheme, and you know, no spammy pop-ups or anything like that. Another great thing about this store is the ordering process is very simple, and like I just showed you, they outline it on the home page, the first 4 steps, and you take a picture, you upload it, and then they process it and send it to you that easy. And another thing thing is it's a very simple product description. For those of you that have gone through my case study, you know that simple sells. And here's the Pup Socks product description, by the way, since I didn't show it. It's just a few different colors and images of the product. Of course, you can choose a size, how many different faces. So all of this is really good just because it makes it a lot easier of an ordering process and better customization and things like that. And so they literally have one selling point right here in the description is you can't always take your dog everywhere, but you can wear pup socks all the time. And then it tells you the material. Like, it's so basic and simple, but the product description doesn't need to sell because the product sells itself. The product and audience is already passionate, and so they're just selling to the passion. The description doesn't need to sell the product when there's already passion there. There are also some really great upsells on the store just because after you buy a product or even add it to the cart, there's a lot of different upsells like, hey, buy one more for an extra 50% off, or people who bought this product also bought this. And overall, there are a lot of great upsells on here pre and post purchase to increase the average order value, which is crucial to making a lot more money for your ad spend. And just a little bonus thing, the store has a D rating on speed, right? And so it's got like a 60 out of 100 load speed, which is not good at all, which is why I said it. It just goes to show, like I outlined in the Royal Blueprint, simple sells, and it's all about the product and the marketing. It's not about your webpage load speed, and it's not about having a complex product description. It's all about your product and your marketing. And so now we're gonna talk about the ad strategy. In this video specifically, I'm gonna talk about what Pup Socks did and also things that you guys should do just in general. And so just in terms of targeting, target everyone. But what I always suggest you guys do to give your product a good test from the beginning is start with brands, magazines, websites, influencers, things like that. And in this case study specifically, they targeted things like pet brands, pet breeds, generic things like Kardashians. But if you guys are going into a niche where, like pets for example, someone has to own a pet, you want to start doing pet breed names. You want to start doing pet food brand names because only those people actually own pets. You wouldn't want to go in and just target the word pet, just because that just might be someone that likes pet memes on Facebook but doesn't actually own one. But that's something you need to do only if your product is specifically for people that own pets. And last thing in terms of targeting, you want to use lookalikes from every stage of the funnel once you have enough data, which like I say here, I always suggest at least 1,000 of that specific action per country. So before you do website visitor lookalikes or purchase lookalikes or anything like that, you need at least 1,000 of those actions. So 1,000 website visitors from United States before you do a United States lookalike. Just because, yes, Facebook allows you to do custom audiences and lookalikes after 100, but more data the better. So scale out cold audiences as long as you can. And then as soon as you have over 1,000 of something that you can create a lookalike for in your best country, do it. And so really quickly, you guys can pause the screen right here if you want to look at the audiences used, but I'm just going to list out a few of these. You can see a lot of custom audiences like sock viewers in 7 days, sock viewers 3 days, sock viewers 1 day. Like you literally want to test everything, but also you really want to pay attention to some of the audiences like this right here. Anniversary within 30 days behavior, upcoming birthdays, things like that. And so these are the types of audiences you guys should try to target when your product to be used as a gift. Just because someone may not be interested for themselves, but they might be thinking about a friend that they have a birthday coming up and they just totally love their cat and they had no idea what to get them for a birthday gift until now, and then it just works out perfect. So like I said, in terms of targeting and things like that, start with brands, magazines, influencers, basic things to get your product up and running, but after that, you want to get crazy with it and target very general things and anything that could be related to your niche or audience, and especially, like I said, if your product could be used as a gift, you do want to target anniversaries, birthdays, and things like that. Now, in the testing stage for Pup Socks specifically, there were over 12 ad creatives tested with PPE in the very beginning at $100 a day for 7 days. And with PPE, you're not looking for a specific statistic of KPIs to determine a winning ad. It's all about just testing to find the best ad out of the many, right? And so that could be based on cost per purchase or ROAS. But with PPE, you're most likely not gonna get purchases. But if you have about 10 ad creatives that you wanna test, you could just run a PPE campaign to that and then see which one has the lowest cost per click or higher quality traffic or something like that. So in terms of testing to find a winning ad creative in PPE, you're not looking for sales specifically, but I mean, if you get sales with your PPE campaign from the very beginning, that is very promising. And you know, you don't have to do $100 a day at 7 days with your PPE to test an ad creative. Like I say here, the same PPE strategy will work at smaller budgets. And so this right here, really pay attention because it's a massive tip, especially if you have a limited budget. And this is something I dive in deep in on my course, but I can't stress enough how much better off you are testing 5 to 10 different creatives for one product rather than 5 to 10 different products with one creative. A lot of people out there think the product is the most important thing, but in my opinion, you can make any product work, especially if it's already proven by Google Analytics or past orders. It's always marketing over product. And one thing that worked really good here, which a lot of people don't even talk about, is scaling with influencer Facebook pages. And I don't mean people, I mean community type niche pages. And so basically all you want to do is find a page or a community that's already built on Facebook, which of course this is after you found a winning ad and a winning product, and then talk to them and see if you can get advertiser access to their page. And so what that will do is when they've already got an audience of a couple million people that like and trust them, and then you start marketing your product off of their page, and you can make a lot of extra income just off of doing that. And the reason that works so well is because that page has already built a community and trust within it, so it's just going to work seamlessly. The page that PupStocks used for this and it worked really well was I Heart Dogs. Not only is it a verified page, so people are going to trust it a lot more, but as you can see down here in the bottom right corner, almost 4 million people like this. That's insane. So it's huge, right? And then this bar at the very bottom, PupStocks was able to generate an extra $140,000 just off of advertising off of this page, which is huge. I mean, $140,000 for most of you would change your life completely, so it's insane. You definitely don't want to overlook things like this. Now, the killing and scaling for this case study was very, very advanced, and so I'm not going to break that down in this video just because it's going to go over most of your heads. And then, of course, those of you that are ready for the advanced killing and scaling, making 5, 6, 7 figures already, you can actually go look at the second link in the description, and it's going to be an article breaking down everything I'm talking about in this video. And so really quickly, I'm going to go to AdSpy and I'm going to show you multiple of the ad creatives used, and specifically the one that did 30% of all the revenue and made over $1.2 million with one image. Distraction. Guys, I just wanted to remind you that we haven't even gotten into the most valuable parts of this video yet, so make sure to keep watching. I promise you it's going to be worth it, and make sure to watch all the way to the end because me and this guy are going to give you a product recommendation that you guys can go use that's already verified by sales and Google Trend data to replicate the strategies I'm about to show you. And so we're on AdSpy right now. For those of you that don't know what this is, it is kind of expensive. It's over $100, so I don't really recommend it for beginners, but it allows you to look at all past advertisements ran on any page. And if you guys want a specific video of me showing AdSpy, how it works, and finding winning products using it, just let me know down in the comment section. But anyways, let's take a look at these winning ads. So what I did is I filtered by likes. And so this ad right here has the most likes. It was published on July 14th, 2017 and ran all the way to 2018, right? Which the month that this did 4 million was in November, which was Black Friday area of last year. And so this right here is the winning ad that did over 1.2 million by itself. Literally put your pup on socks and that's it. It's literally just a picture of before and after essentially. It says put your pup on socks. Super basic, super simple. Like I say, simple works. If you look at the ad copy, it just says put your dog on socks, upload a photo, and our designers will take care of the rest. Get them today. Which just in their ad copy, they're explaining how simple and easy it is. So one, they're saying put your dog on socks, saying what they do. And then they say upload a photo and our designers will take care of the rest. And so literally all they're saying is, hey, it's so easy. All you do is upload a photo of your little furry friend and we'll take care of the rest. It just makes it sound super simple and easy. And I'm about to show you guys some of the engagement just on this one picture ad, but this one specifically has been running for over 14 months. That's insane, but it's completely possible if you have good customer service, you have a great product, and you constantly test new creatives and new audiences. But it's completely possible if you have good Facebook ad management, you're constantly testing new audiences, you have good customer service, a great product, and things like that. But check this out. So it's basically got 100,000 likes, which is insane, but 95,000 shares. It almost has more shares than it does likes. The amount of organic reach that this ad has gotten just from the amount of shares it has is insane. Like literally if 95,000 of those people only had one friend on Facebook that saw it, that would be another 95,000 people to see this ad organically, completely free. And so it's absolutely insane. It's got over 178,000 comments. It's beautiful. Engagement like this only comes by keeping it simple and having a great product. So now I'm just gonna show you guys a few more ad creatives that worked very, very well, and then I'm gonna break it down on a slide at exactly why it worked. So another one that worked really well is basically a duplicate of the first one, a before and after. Like, hey, turn a cute picture of your dog into a cute pair of socks. And then right here, they do the same thing, right? Custom socks plus your favorite pup. Upload your pup and we'll print them on socks just for you. So they're basically saying the exact same thing in their ad copy as they did in this first one that went super, super viral, but just in a little different way. And the picture is almost exactly the same. One thing that could have been better here though is there could have been a color border around it, which I think this is why this one worked so well, is because it stands out a lot. Not because of the high quality picture, because if you look at it, it's actually not high quality. I'm not sure how much you guys can tell, but that's less than 720 at least. But this one doesn't really stand out. You can see that it just kind of fades into the background and people are going to keep scrolling. But with a thick border, it'll pop a lot more, which guys, if you're not doing that, that's super crucial. Just adding a border could increase your click-through rate by 1 to 3%, which is insane. This one got over 50,000 likes and 3,000 comments. And this one right here is the gift marketing angle that I was telling you guys about. Is check this out. You really want to show your love. Number one, find your best looking picture, pick a sock, upload a sweet picture, place the order. Best gift ever. And so right here, this is what catches people. It says, you know what your guy needs? Your face on his socks. And so they definitely only targeted this to girls, but it's great. It's kind of cute and fun and silly. And so whenever someone has a relationship like that, it'll work super well, which is why this one got over 20,000 likes and over 10,000 comments. I'm telling you guys, you can make a hell of a lot of money with a picture ad, which for those of you that didn't know, my case study, the Royal Blueprint, that's what I did, is I kept it very simple. I do show you behind the scenes of building the store, creating the ad, finding the product, making the ad copy, and I make over $120,000 in the first 6 days of the store with one picture ad, and I show you everything. So like I said, check that out in the first link if you haven't seen that. And right here is another one of the best ads that works, just because it's exactly the same as the very first one with the red border. With your ads, with your store, with your products, with your scaling strategies, with your ad creatives, with your copy strategies, everything, literally no matter what it is, if it's working, keep doing it. If it's working, do it over and over and over. And so that's what this is. It's still a low quality image, but it stands out a lot, and they say the exact same thing essentially right here, and put your pup on socks. Of course, you guys can go look at all of the ads yourself. There's over 100 different ads that I could show you guys, but those were some of the top ones. And so now I'm gonna show you a slide breaking down why the product and the ads worked so well. So it worked really, really well because number one, they brought a unique product to a proven winning market, right? And so this product was very unique. You can't just go down the street somewhere and buy socks with your pup on it, right? And so that's what they did. And the audience was already proven. I mean, people buy new dogs every single day. And I mean, people love their pets even more than other people sometimes, right? And so all they did was they brought a unique product to the audience. One key thing is it's very exclusive. It's a very rare type of product. Like I said, you can't just go down the street somewhere and buy it. If you see it online, you could be like, oh, I'm just gonna go down the street and buy that. Which, by the way, if a product is selling in a store like near you or down the street or something like that, you could still make a lot of money with it. It doesn't matter. But that is a big reason this worked so virally. And another big reason this worked is because they tested a lot of ads up front to find one that worked. And then once they did, they went really hard with scaling. Another reason it worked so well is because they were very attentive and agile with scaling. And like I was telling a friend the other night, we basically just have to be extreme athletes when it comes to marketing. Like we have to be very agile and be able to dodge things, kill ad sets quickly and try new strategies when they come out and test new things and constantly keep improving and just dodging the bad things and then running towards the good things. You just have to pay really close attention to everything that's going on in your ads, look at what's working, double down on that, and then kill anything that doesn't work. It's very simple, but it's also very, very complex. In terms of scaling, like I said, using Instagram influencers is huge, but not a lot of people tap into Facebook influencer pages. And another thing is PupSocks recycled a lot of their past customers and engagers. So anyone that had purchased a product in the past month or 6 months or anything like that, made specific audiences for those people and retargeted them with a separate offer and a different ad. Doing things like that, like retargeting people that have already purchased from you and were happy with their experience, is huge, because a percentage of them will buy your product, but even if they just see your ad and go down below and comment, oh my God, I got this a few weeks ago, my boyfriend loved it, or I love my dog so much and these socks came out so cute, I'd highly recommend it. And so what that is not only social proof, so that when people look at the comment section, that's these people enjoyed it, I'll enjoy getting this product too when I buy it. But comments and engagement like that from past purchasers that enjoyed their product is positive feedback in the Facebook algorithm, which will decrease your CPMs, decrease your cost per click, and increase your quality of traffic, which will allow you to outrun anybody else trying to market the same product. And then of course, great customer service, which is honestly required at all levels of scale. Literally, it doesn't matter if you're doing $500 a day or $50,000 a day. You need stellar customer service for your product and store to last. Alright guys, so we are almost done here. If you didn't happen to drop a like because you thought Ghost was cute, go ahead and drop a like on this video. If you've gotten any amount of value out of it so far, I would greatly appreciate it. So what I'm about to show you on my screen now is just the conclusion and summary, the biggest takeaways out of everything. And then I'm going to show you the product proven by data and how you can replicate it. So the biggest takeaway in terms of ads was you just need to test multiple creatives to find a banger before scaling. When you do that, you know that you're putting your money into a profitable creative, and so then it just comes comes down to testing multiple new audiences and scaling that, instead of thinking, oh, are these audiences bad or is my creative bad? So if you use a PPE type of strategy to test your creative up front, then you'll know it's gonna work before you scale. In terms of your store, you need to have a very professional vibe. It needs to be super clean, super simple. Make the buying process easy. You don't want too many pop-ups or distractions or anything like that that will make it too complex for the customer to just leave. In terms of the store, increasing your average order value is huge as well, just because that'll get you more money per customer, which will allow you to scale even harder, but it will also decrease your break-even ROAS point on Facebook, which will allow you to beat all your competitors. And then just in terms of the product, you wanna sell something emotionally impulsive. So either a passionate niche or a huge problem solver. All right, guys, now I'm gonna show you the product that's proven by Google Analytics, proven by sales, that you can use the same strategies for and replicate this success. And what it is a custom name necklace. So I typed in custom name necklace on AliExpress just because I knew it was a winning product. And I sorted it by orders, and just the top row right here is what came up. So this one right here, it's about $4 or $5, 21,000 sold. This one right here, 7,000 sold. The next one, 7,000 sold. The next one's a little bit different, but 7,000 sold. The next one, 7,000 sold. 3 of these are exactly the same right here. They're just exactly the same custom name necklaces. These right here are a little different, but they're working just as well. You could also look at the quality score, 4.8 stars, 4.8, 4.7, 4.8, 4.7. They all have a great amount of orders, so it's working really, really well. They're very cheap to buy compared to what we could actually sell it for, which I'm gonna show you a store that's doing it right now and killing it. And overall, there are so many marketing angles you can target with this. And overall, custom products are super trendy. Like I say here, they're great gifts, which is exactly why they blow up consistently every single year at certain times. And I mean, pup socks, that's why it worked so well, is because it was very exclusive. You just couldn't go down the street and buy the product, but it's custom made and people like to feel connected. And so when it's exclusive and custom to what that person wants, then it's just gonna sell very, very well. And overall, any sort of custom products, they're personalized and unique. You can't just find them anywhere, so they're very exclusive to that person. And I'm about to show you a store that's selling this product with over 60% profit margins, but the custom name necklace on Google Trends in the past 5 years, look at this. Every single year around Christmas time, you can see that there's a huge spike. And then every single year, it spikes up even higher, right? And so here, we're on the uptrend for this type of product, this specific custom name necklace. Keep in mind, any custom type of product blows up every year. I literally researched it. Custom iPhone case, custom socks. Every custom product blows up once every single year, which, keep in mind, it's still evergreen. You can make a lot of money throughout the year on products like this, not only just Christmas time and birthdays and things like that. And so overall, this custom name necklace has been scaling over time, and it's already proven by orders and quality score here on AliExpress. So definitely suggest you guys invest into it. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with is a store that's doing very, very well with this product. Yes, they sell a lot of other jewelry and they do have physical locations, but it just goes to show how you could sell this product. So this right here, literally the quality picture looks just like the one off of AliExpress, legit. Like, it's not even that high quality images, but they're selling it for $130. Like, if you go to their Instagram page and looked at their tagged post, you'll see so many people wearing this product because they bought it for over $100. As marketers, we see the quality of the product as equaling the value. But consumers, they think price equals value. So if you're selling a necklace for $10 or free plus shipping, yes, it might work, but the consumer's just gonna think, oh, it was just $10 or it was free, I just paid shipping, so it's probably not gonna be that high quality or something like that. But when someone comes to your store and they see a necklace for $80, $90, $100, $200, anything like that, they're gonna think, damn, like, this is an expensive product, this is like exclusive, like, I wanna flex that. And so then when a girl buys it, has a custom name necklace on, she goes to school with her friends, and her friends are like, oh my gosh, that's super cute, like, where'd you get that? She was like, oh, you know, I got it from this brand online. It was like $100, but I love it. It's kind of a flex to say that, hey, I just bought a $100 necklace because I could, and it's exclusive and cute. But the URL is Them Jewelers NY, so you guys can go look it up and look at their funnel and everything like that, and just take some notes from their store. But honestly, that's it, guys. That's 4 million in sales in 30 days. And no, this wasn't my store. This is just what someone else did, and I wanted to break it down and do the work for you just to make it simple and pave the way for you guys. But anyways, guys, much love, especially to those of you that have watched this far. You're a true royal. And I will be uploading to YouTube more consistently just to help you guys as much as possible and build a royal army. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. The king is out.